They
Oh,
dug a direct line from like the Harvard data center in Boston to the Amazon Web Services.
I did not know that.
Um, all right, cool. So I got that, and now I'm gonna try share my screen, take two.
Okay.
All right, you see slides?
Yep.
Sweet. All right, I'm starting to get the hang of this. I've advanced my technique. I now have almost all the tabs I need in a like bookmark folder. So with one click, I
Yep.
can bring myself into the world of share the slides and update the slideshow and everything else.
Cool.
Yeah, and then I sent an email to the folks at the CIC, and I was like, we've been doing all this live streaming. So when we return, well, I'm gonna need like some cameras and studio lighting in the CIC kitchen, so we can continue the live stream.
And what did they say?
They haven't responded yet, so that means they haven't said no.
Oh my God. Are we ever going to be able to go back though? I mean,
Not this year. I don't think they're gonna. I doubt they'll let us head back this year. Maybe if we either quash it the way New Zealand has, or if once the vaccine's out, that's when they're gonna let us back. It is.
I'm gonna keep it on.
Yeah, it's sad. It's like, I can't DoorDash everyone a slice of pizza or anything like that.
Yeah, I just miss the whiteboard.
Oh yeah, that is a definite disadvantage.
I have thought that the sign that I was an old-fashioned girl would be whiteboards and not paper. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, it's like I just need a place to put my thoughts that I can see.
Everyone can see that's physical. Yeah.
It's like, why is it so much to ask from the world? But here we are. I mean, it's like they're trying to do the virtual whiteboards, and I feel like no one's really they haven't like threaded the needle on it yet.
Yeah.
All right, let me see.
What kind of stuff with the whiteboards are people finding like limiting?
Well, I mean, so far Job Hopper's been using Miro, but we can only do one Miro board. So like everything is there.
You should be able to do 3.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. The guy who got it for us thinks that on our free license we can only do 1.
That's not correct.
Was
Okay.
like somebody made 2 and then like 2 of them become read only or something. So you're right about the 3, but I'm not. Maybe you can. I'm not.
They're active.
I mean, we use it as like part of our standard kit at work, and I just procured it and had to move 5 different teams over into one main account. So like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main limitation. Like we can work on that. This week I figured out how to use the consultant account to create like an unlimited limited board for people, but you need to have one paid one.
So if we had one account that was like paid, how much would that cost, Tad?
I think we spec'd it out and it was something like $12 then plus a discount. So like, I don't know, like $8 a month or something.
Right. And could then all the groups use it?
I think maybe we could get creative, but I don't know if Matt wants to start, but hopefully that gives everyone some hope on the whiteboard. Yeah. And we'll talk more on Thursday and into the week. Go ahead.
Atlas per user.
All right. We are solving all the important problems before the start of Hack Night. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to Code for Boston. My name is Matt. I'm on the leadership team here at Code for Boston, along with most of the people that say co-host up in the participants tab. Harlan's here and Thad's here. So if you have any questions, need help with anything, feel free to ask one of us. We'll be more than happy to help out. So that being said, the way this is going to work is we're going to have some announcements. After the announcements, we'll do project updates. And then after project updates, new folks can stay in here and we will do a new member orientation so that you can find out about how Code for Boston works. And after that, we will get you matched to a project. So that being said, first and foremost, read our code of conduct. It's at codeforboston.org, which is our official website. If anyone is not being respectful with you, if you're not feeling comfortable with anything, please message one of us on leadership or email hello@codeforboston.org. We will take care of it. We are empowered to take care of these things. And, you know, we can always like kick someone from Zoom if they're Zoom bombing us or something like that. I ask folks to RSVP on meetup.com/codeforboston. And that is because Meetup is the main way a lot of folks are learning about us. And the more people that RSVP to our Meetup, the more Meetup juices us in their algorithm. And the more people find out about the cool things we do, and thus we grow. That being said, we also have been pushing content to some of our other social channels, so especially appreciate any amplification on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and also our YouTube channel, where we are also simultaneously live streaming this for folks who just don't want to have to RSVP on Zoom every week. However, if you are giving a project update or you're new, definitely RSVP to the Zoom for the week. It's definitely helps us, you know, keep track of everything, and also lets you get into the virtual meeting so that you can participate both in the new member orientation and the project updates. And also we like seeing your face. So it's always nice to see other humans as well. Fundraising, we still fundraise. So main vehicle is codeforboston.org. You can click donate and use your credit card to give us money. We also have done corporate sponsorships. And so there's opportunities if you talk to Harlan or I to do a sponsored workshop or a sponsored month of Code for Boston. And then finally, if you have a small amount of money that's less than you know, what the credit card will accept, you can always Venmo me at Matthew-Sagaya, and those funds will get matched 2 times. So those are your options for fundraising, and we very much appreciate everyone that has been raising or contributed to Code for Boston. Additionally, I didn't put a bullet for this. Also want to thank everyone that responded to our request for ideas that we sent out last week. We got a bunch of ideas, and then a bunch of the ideas were awesome, which made me excited. So what we're probably going to do is we are going to review them. We have our monthly leadership meeting on Thursday. We'll try and spend some time, figure out what makes sense where you can plug in, and we'll, in the next week or two, be following up with folks. And I know Harlan's already been following up with 1 or 2 organizations to try and start to get the ball rolling on projects and collaboration opportunities. So thank you very much for that. And now I will go on to events. So BARI conference is going to be this Friday at 3:30 p.m. Theme is going to be on supporting Boston's youth. BARI is the Boston Area Research Initiative. They are at Northeastern University. They're friends of the meetup. And the great thing is that our very own Will Pfeffer was at BARI before he made it to Code for America. He's been producing a podcast. So if you've been missing the conference and you're interested in these sessions, you can subscribe to the podcasts. Is Will here and have anything else to say about the BARI conference? All right, Will is not in the Zoom, but we appreciate all the hard work he puts into his podcast production. It's good stuff. All right, project updates. Let's start with the My City voice app.
Hey everyone, no major news from my city from this past week. We're just continuing down our feature lists for both the Boston Info app and the Brookline app. Plenty of work to do. So if you're interested in Python and working with AWS and Alexa, definitely come join us.
Thanks, Jamie. Safe Water Project.
Hi everyone. So we deployed our MVP for the Python Flask app that tells you if it's safe to boat on the Charles based on real-time data. It is usable by our partner and local boat houses, but now we need to improve the data pipeline so to be able to deploy the app for the public. And in parallel, we do design work for a open data sharing and data visualization tool based on water quality data of the Charles. We are looking for Python Flask developers, data visualization or GIS specialist, or data visualization or dashboard designers. Thank you.
Well, that is an awesome milestone. Congratulations, a little round of applause for production deployment. Love hearing folks making progress and getting things out there. Next is harm reduction.
Hey, so last week we did some code reviews, checked in our Firebase integration. This week we're going to just review some forms from City of Revere that they use in their workflow, talk about our UX development process, review using HubSpot as like a backend for organizing Revere's data, and then discuss some code organization things. So we onboarded 3 people last week, so we're not going to do any onboarding this week.
All right. Thanks, Alex. Next, Job Hopper.
Yeah, hi. So last week, we split into 2 teams again, and one team completed our personas, and the other team, the data team, has been looking at ways to visualize the data. So we have some interesting work from the data team to look at today, and I assume they have some next steps in mind. And then we're going to begin to talk about how to construct a user journey map so that we can bring it all together and create an application.
Great. Thanks, Annie. Thad, are you pitching the Earned Income Tax Credit project again this week?
I sure am. So I actually have a call about this tomorrow with Western Mass, with one of the Western Mass organizations, and to onboard them. I'm going to rename this project for Code for Boston Volunteer Income Tax Assistance. If you quit the presentation, come back, I think it would change. But basically, this project is just getting started, and it's going really strong at the Code for America level. Like hundreds of volunteers are working on this very actively all over the country in lots of different, with lots of different partners. And so this year, there's about 5 or 6 weeks left in the tax season. And if you want to come help me on this, you're welcome to join in the onboarding meeting tomorrow with the Berkshire volunteer tax assisters. But otherwise, yeah, just join me on the Windfall channel. Thank you.
You're welcome, and a prescient reminder that we all have to file our taxes soon.
Yes.
Next is Plog Along. Anyone from Plog Along?
Yep, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Eva here, plug along. Last week we did a bunch of bug fixes, and this week we will also be doing bug fixes. Short and sweet.
All right, exterminate those bugs. I like it. Clean slate.
Yeah, so last week and continuing into this week, we're working on finalizing our juvenile ceiling app, getting it through user testing and any kind of outstanding bugs or details. We've also been working on new UX designs for our ceiling and expungement app, and we're still continuing to work on analyzing Massachusetts data.
Awesome. Windfall.
Yep, thanks, Matt. So the Windfall Awareness Project, last week, we further refined the C++ to JavaScript adapter. We took some pull requests, which handled some sort of bad, did some data checking, so that we handle some edge cases from users. And tonight we will be working a little bit on the front end for the the new features coming in from the official Social Security calculator that we want to connect in to the React front end. And so what we need for that is someone that's skilled with TypeScript that wants to write a text library with me or on their own. And that's all. Thank you.
Great. And last but not least, do you have anyone here from the Get Us PP project? All right. Going once, going twice. So those are our project updates from the past week. Thanks everyone for updating us. So this is the list of project rooms. If you're interested and ready to go to your project room, if you're a regular, feel free to do that now. Folks that are new, please stay in here, and in a couple minutes, we will get started with new member orientation. Thanks so much, everyone, and happy hacking.